Alright, so today I'm out on my back porch working on our experiment with our hydrogen peroxide and our yeast to make a noodle rocket. So the video didn't really specify how much hydrogen peroxide to add to the solution, which is fine. We can they eyeball it a bit. We have the same mason jar that they have, so we'll put the exact same, or kind of eyeball the same amount that they put in there. That's about right. Alright, and next, so I have our active dry yeast here. I've got about a teaspoon of that, and so we're gonna add that to our solution here. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Well, we'll just see how this works first. Okay, so we're gonna shake it up. Alright, so now the experiment is forming. The yeast is reacting with the hydrogen peroxide. Let's see if we can get this thing to start on fire here. Hopefully. And nothing so far. Well, ooh, there's a little bit of fire there. Oh, it wasn't, maybe it's not sealed enough. Let's see if we can seal that a little bit better. And we're not seeming to get anything. We're gonna gently here add a little. I know. We're gonna add a little bit more hydrogen peroxide, just for scientific purposes. Yeah, just for scientific purposes. And I'm gonna hold this on there, and we're gonna see if we can really get it to take off. No. So we have the yeast. Now, I think one of the main issues we may be having is the fact that we don't have the exact measurements of our yeast and hydrogen peroxide, because you can see at the bottom, it is, down here, it is oxidizing. The water and oxygen are forming, but it may be the fact that, oh, there it is. There's a little bit of a flame coming out there now. Okay, so it is reacting in a little flame, so a little bit of oxygen is coming through there. You can kind of see that in the video, but yeah, so it is working right now. So you have a little bit of a flame coming through, so the oxygen is coming through the noodle like we wanted. It is a very faint flame. It's extremely faint, but it is working right now. So the oxygen is, the yeast has oxidized the hydrogen peroxide and is causing it, and is causing the water to form as well. I mean, that's how this experiment really works overall, is that with the hydrogen peroxide being oxidized, which forms oxygen, while the oxygen is the fuel that you have to have oxygen to form combustion. So this is the oxygen being formed is the combustion in this process to burn the noodle. And so we are getting, I think we're reaching the end of it. There is still some flame coming through there. Yep, and I think there's still a flame there. So yeah, definitely the experiment is working. Look at that. Nice, decent, healthy flame here. I think we're reaching the end of our noodle. Yeah, so. But there you have it, folks. It does smell terrible. That burnt noodle does not smell good, but there is still. Alright, we're going to take that off because we don't want to put the fire inside the experiment, but we can't say that the experiment did work because we did see the flame there at the end, and the science behind it is quite simple. The yeast oxidized the hydrogen peroxide, and we got oxygen and water as our two reactants, products really, and that caused the noodle to have the flame going through it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed my little experiment.